yeah, I'd rather
bro.
than
He's just falling off like Ayo, kind of like. A long time ago, Guggen did a podcast sitting around a fire talking about like their fight stories or whatever.
Really?
And I was listening to him. I was like, that's it.
Yeah,
Dang.
you have fought quite a few times.
That's not like proud of that by no means, but I would like to box a YouTube fisherman. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the #1 fishing podcast in the world. What does Logan Paul say? Thanks for viewing, liking, watching, commenting, and subscribing. Because we have the #1 fishing podcast in the world. Joined today with Trey, my left, your right, and the infamous, the man himself. Let me get on. He's a man of many talents.
Dude, don't do that.
Fishing with Norm in the house. All right, look, we done some crazy stuff today. We'll probably get into that here later. I got to figure out what we got going on. We're in a hotel room, clearly, as you can see. This is not the usual podcast setup. But, Norm, what did you drag us on this week today? Week.
Yeah, it's
This started on Monday, and it's Thursday. And we're St. Augustine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of started on Monday. I guess it did start on Monday.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, right now we're filming a storage unit video, and
Nice.
I bought 3 storage units, not realizing from the pictures online how big like a storage unit actually is. Like the pictures on the online auctions look 2-dimensional, so you can't tell how far back.
The depth. It's the depth that gets you every time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell either. When you showed me the pictures, I was like, yo, that's sick. Trey was like, yeah, that's dope. And then we get there, and I see we each got a storage unit apiece. And then one was, what, $100 and $800, then $1,200, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I get the $100 one, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, dude, this is nothing. It still took me like an hour to like look through everything.
Dude, I opened mine up, and there was just stuff.
Somebody's whole house.
Stuff.
We've moved 2 people's entire 7 family member homes today.
We have
Like-
2 26-foot
U-Hauls, yeah, 26-footers, yeah.
Slam full,
we
by the
thought
way.
we'd only
Dude, we
need
just
one.
had to. I don't know if you realize what just happened downstairs. But we had to get like a special pass here at the Marriott or wherever we are right now, the Holiday Inn, wherever it is.
I don't think it's either of those.
Whatever it is, we had to get 2 special passes for our U-Hauls because they were so big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, I don't know, dude. Life's crazy. Here we
Yeah.
are with 3 storage units full of.
Well, what kind of ruined it is because the storage units, we had to have 3 because it was like each of us needed one.
Yeah.
So I bought 3 at this one, but then on the way there,
Oh, yeah, I forgot
the
about that.
person paid back their storage unit loan. So I guess basically storage units, if
weird.
you don't pay,
Yeah.
but they like legally, if the person pays and they can't sell it to you, so they canceled my 3rd storage unit.
Yeah.
So then we had to drive an extra. I bought another one up here in Jacksonville where we're at now.
It's really
so we had to
weird.
drive an extra hour today just to come
Yeah.
do the 3rd.
The 3rd location is the
Yeah.
nicest. Though. Our 2nd location, 3rd unit, is definitely the nicest one. Like, it's got the most stuff.
Oh, by far.
It's crazy. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm sure you've seen it by now. But I mean, this podcast is going up probably 3 weeks to a month after that video goes up.
Yeah.
So they've definitely probably seen it by now. But that was the whole behind the scenes of that was just absolutely crazy. Trey definitely got the best unit.
Dude, I found
by
a
far.
boat in mine.
Literally found
Yeah.
a boat in his storage unit. I don't know how that's even possible, but Trey found a way, and it's possible.
And you found a tackle box in yours.
I found a miniature $7 tackle box from Walmart.
Which makes me so mad because when I saw it, it looks like we put it in there. Like it looks like
No, it looks like, yeah, it
it's
definitely
a
does.
Ozark Trail tackle box. So you could just buy at Walmart and put it in there, and then it had like
It had a pack of flukes in
and
it.
it had a pack of flukes, which is exactly what like
Classic.
Walmart, yeah.
yeah, it's like yeah, but like if you were just to, like plant something in there, that would be the easiest thing to plant. So it like
Yeah. It takes what Mr. Reese talked about that.
yeah.
Talked about like when not too long ago he talked about, he was like, if I title a video, I spent $1 million, like people just won't believe it. They just can't believe it. Like Mr.
Yeah.
Beast really spends like $6 million on a video, but he titles his video like I spent $1 million on this or whatever, or I paid a random person to make. Like people just can't fathom that, so they don't believe it. But like,
yeah.
bro, if I was gonna plant something in there, I'd have gave myself something better than that. I'd have gave myself something better than that. I did find a bunch of cool stuff though. I found a bunch of like kitchen stuff that was worth some money. Some tools. Tools are always worth money, I guess, in the storage unit thing.
For sure, I found some.
Oh, dude, you found shoes.
I found shoes. I found brand new, literally a brand new pair of like $250 like Kobe Bryant basketball shoes. Or I said that all wrong. LeBron James. I'm gonna get heat for that one, but they were LeBron James shoes. And then I found a pair of like all white Air Forces high tops that are, I mean, $120 shoes, whatever, 150 maybe, whatever they are. I'm not sure what they are, but they were in decent condition. And then a whole bunch of other cool
Apple
stuff.
Watch.
I did find an Apple Watch. I don't know if it works or not. I got to charge it, but even then, I feel like with Apple, like I don't know, dude, I'd feel like a thief, especially if they turn that, like if they got the location on that watch and like you stole my watch. I'm like, no, we just bought your storage unit.
It
you
is
didn't pay for.
Very weird, like going through
ain't it? Yeah.
other people's stuff. Because I mean, we were going through every single unit we went through. We saw people's social security numbers. We saw all their like
Everything.
pay stubs, like
Pictures,
everything in there.
dude. Pictures.
Yeah.
It's like you're putting a face to a name to like somebody's stuff. But like by chance, I mean, and my theory behind some of the storage stuff is those people, I feel like, because you could tell by the stuff we were going through today, by all three units, like all three of those people, like you could tell they were, I mean, I'm not going to say rich by any means, but they were well off. They looked like they were doing good. They had their extra stuff from their house, extra stuff in a storage unit because they didn't have no room at their house. And they're just like, we don't need that stuff anyways. We're just not going to pay for it. And then they auction it off. But like a lot of times, like you made an example earlier, a lot of times it just will never get auctioned off. So they're getting their stuff stored for free, right? But when you do bid on something and the customer of that unit gets a notification, they're like, oh, I got to make a payment real quick. Make a payment, it stops the auction process. See what I'm saying?
Ruined our plan.
It did,
for
bro.
Like multiple days.
But it worked out perfect because Trey found a freaking boat.
Yeah, no, which it's so weird how, like I made the rule in the beginning. It was like, if we don't find fishing gear, you have to trade your best item, because I was assuming, we saw in the pictures, 2 of them had fishing rods. Yak's had nothing in it, but we didn't know who got which one. But we just knew the cheap one did not have any like fishing stuff from the pictures. Yeah. And then turns out you find a tackle box in yours. I find boxes full of tackle, but there was a ton of fishing rods there, so I was assuming there'd be tackle in it. But like,
you can preface what he's explaining. When you go on these storage unit auctions, you can see pictures of the unit. Like the person taking the picture is not allowed to step foot in the unit, but they can take wide angle pictures of the unit, and you can see before you buy.
Yeah.
So, and Norm saw a bunch of fishing rods, so he assumed where there's rods, there's lures. Where there's rods and lures, there's a fishing challenge to be had, and that was what that was. So that's
and they have tags now. It's so advanced. Like the ones that I bought for me and Trey's units had camping/outdoors, in like a you know, like a tag for a YouTube
Interesting,
video. They
yeah.
have tags,
like a hashtag.
So there was for his it was like hashtag toys, hashtag outdoors, hashtags fishing, hashtag camping.
Wow.
So I was buying outdoor units.
Wow.
But when he found a boat in his, I bought it because of the fishing rods. And then he found a boat in the back, and
Trolling
then
motor,
what did you think when you opened a freaking boat,
dude? Like, what do you think whenever you just find a boat in a storage unit? Like
you found the trolling motor first.
I found the battery first, and then I found a trolling motor, and I was like, dude, no way we're about to find a boat. And then I found the boat seat, and then I found the boat. I was
that's
like, dude,
nuts, bro.
No way.
And we still have to
nuts.
finish it too, which is the crazy part.
Yeah.
And there's more boxes with more
boat labels on it and everything.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff in Trey's storage unit that is revolved around like outdoors camping and fishing. It's crazy. Some of the boxes, like Norm just said, some of the boxes we still have left to crack open first thing tomorrow morning. But like, dude, you can't even. It's so crazy.
There might be $10,000 to $15,000 worth of stuff in there, and we got Trey's unit for $1,100.
Yeah, crazy.
Which it's just
the arcade game.
But it looks.
Oh, there's an arcade game. Yeah, Trey.
Yeah. There's like two arcade games.
Basketball court. Yeah.
All those
dude,
kids'
that's
toys.
epic. Yeah.
The Cuban cigars.
Trey opened up
Cuban
a custom. I may be wrong about this. I don't know. You cigar enthusiasts out there, correct me if I'm wrong. But it was a custom Rolls Royce like hardwood box with very, very expensive cigars on the inside. When I opened it, when Trey opened it and I'd seen it, I was like, oh my
They're
God.
literally all Cuban cigars. I don't know, like,
Cubans are
what
expensive.
the deal is with that, but
Very
apparently
expensive.
they're the best, and they're all
Illegal,
Cubans.
apparently.
I think they're illegal for sale for like tax reasons or something like that. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
remember Cuban cigars back in the day used to be illegal. I don't know if they are now, but
I think
actual
Nick,
real Cuban cigars were
Nick, did
illegal.
you
at one
Google
point.
Cuban cigars when we found them? Are they still illegal?
Still, they're
Yeah.
legal or illegal?
Illegal.
Bad guy stuff. Trey's going to jail for
Mafia
cigar
boss.
smuggling.
Dude.
Yeah, Trey's on that mafia stuff now, dude. He's,
Jeez, I don't know if you can say
I
that. I
was
don't know where to-
really
I
trying
don't know.
to
It's
figure
a-
out the right
maybe.
time to tell you,
Maybe
but
not.
I guess now's better than ever.
yeah, now's better than ever, I guess.
It was fun though.
No,
Like,
dude,
mine was the worst in my opinion because yours was like short
Mine was
and
small,
fun.
short and sweet,
Yeah,
sweet
and
and
you
simple.
found good stuff. You probably found $1,000 worth of stuff in a
Yep.
$100 unit. Mine was 90%
Bro,
trash. We were
yours was
picking
miserable.
up
Miserable.
garbage
Miserable.
with big items in it like refrigerators and dryers, and then we just everything in between was just garbage.
Literally miserable.
And then trays is
My
all
unit's a
perfectly.
scoop, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
What'd you do?
I was turning the volume. I fixed the volume. You're good.
my storage
Okay.
unit's a straight scoop. Like, there's so much good stuff in there, and we're not even halfway through it yet.
Yeah, no, Trey is everything, dude. The lady who did yours, because the guy who was like opening it said the lady doesn't pay anymore. He's like, I don't know if she, and then he went like that, like just did like a
Oh,
finger across the. But I guess she used to bring food in her there, and then rats were eating the boxes. But then she took all the food out. But he was like, all this stuff is like nicely packaged. Like she organized the whole thing. So like yours is so easy to go through.
I
'cause
forgot
it's
about
like-
the TVs and all that.
yeah, like
Oh
a
my
75
gosh, bro! How did we
75
forget?
TV.
3 storage units, 4 TVs we found so far. One of them is like I'm gonna guess on these sizes. One of them for sure I know is a 75-inch Vizio flat screen 4K UHD TV.
It's massive.
That's facts.
Yeah.
And the other 3, the smallest one is a 50-inch.
It's crazy the amount of TVs we found in these things.
My
And we
unit
didn't even know they
had
were in
2
there.
in them so
We
far.
found a $500 rug in yours. Remember
Yeah,
that?
with the
Chinchilla
price
rug.
the
tag still
chinchilla
on
rug.
it.
Yeah, the price tag still on it.
I
dude.
forgot about that.
Yeah,
dude.
bro, we found a bunch of
Oh, yeah,
crazy
we have
stuff.
the Louis Vuitton bag.
The
dude.
Louis Vuitton. Well, okay. Matter of fact, it's a podcast. I don't really care that much. There was slap full of like lingerie and women's underwear.
Yeah,
and we were
and-
like, Norm was like, "Dude, I gotta have that bag," and I'm like, "Yeah, take it. We
Yeah,
got it.
we
got
put
it.
the gloves on and we took it
Yeah, we
out,
put the
and now I
gloves
got
on.
the
and
Louis Vuitton
yeah,
bag.
it's a Louis V bag, and it's real because there's like a little logo with a serial number thing on it or whatever, and you can't fake that part of it. So it's definitely a real bag. It's a Louis V bag. I don't know how much it's worth, but
The new tackle bag. I'm gonna be throwing it around the pond.
bro,
I'm just gonna
people
fill
already
it up with soft
bust your
plastics.
balls about walking in the pond with Yeezys on. Could you imagine a Louis V
Vuitton
tackle bag?
tackle bag. I'm totally doing
Show
that
up to the
now.
tournament, bro. Yeah, show up to the tourney. Show up to the tourney with a freaking Louis V bag,
Just full of randomly
full of
assorted
rattle trap holes and everything.
Just hooks all in it. You can't even grab a lure out.
Can you help me get this out, dude?
Oh, that would be great.
Jesus, bro. I like.
oh, dude, imagine. Okay, so video idea. Imagine being a co-angler and you come with only like name brand items. So like you're wearing like a whole Gucci suit or like something like that,
Oh.
and then you have a Louis Vuitton like tackle bag, and then all of like your rod and reels are just like have like sequins all over them. So like you only like imagine being the co-angler on like a professional fisherman's boat, but you're only name brand, and then when you ask him what he's throwing, you tell him that he's got to throw like the.
Oh, that's trash, dude.
I don't know, like
you're not,
yeah,
you're not throwing the
the
Burberry, dude.
Yeah, you're not
That's
throwing
trash.
the Louis V worm, like the Louis V
worm is
collab,
garbage,
the
dude.
Louis V X Gary Yamamoto worms.
Garbage, bro.
You might as well go put your boat on the trailer. You ain't gonna catch nothing.
Bar none, though. Anyways, bar none. Trey definitely, I feel like, had the best unit so far. Like,
For sure.
Oh,
Hands down.
1,000%. Yeah.
I'm excited to finish the last few boxes we got tomorrow for Trey's. But anyways, that's freaking wild. I guess
I can't wait to see if that boat floats too, because that was a $2,000 boat if it floats.
Yeah.
So.
it
should.
looked
If there's
brand
no
new
holes
to
in
me.
it. Yeah, I don't think she
I
ever
don't
took it out
think
the package.
I don't think
Never
so.
been
The
out
trolling
of
motor was still in the
package
package, actually
Yeah,
brand new,
and
and
so
same
is
with
the
the battery.
Well, you know, the trolling motor still had the plastic stuff around
Yeah.
it. The plastic like zip tie type things. It never been opened before. Like bought,
Yeah.
purchased, never opened.
Hope
That's
that
crazy.
battery's charged so I can actually use it tomorrow.
You gonna need it because it's supposed to be windy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's not good.
We'll figure it out. We usually do.
Yeah, we do decent at trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But anyways, what you got coming up, Norm? Anything crazy?
A lot of crazy things. But I just don't know if I can talk about them.
Yeah, probably not. Not yet.
I don't know. I just don't want to. I'd rather just do it and people see than say I'm about to do some crazy stuff.
And then hype it up, and then they're
hype
like,
it up.
yeah,
I'd rather
bro.
than just
He's
be,
just falling off like Ayo, kind of like.
Oh, jeez, man. That's a joke.
That was 100% a joke. You guys know that.
We love
Ayo.
it.
Yeah, you guys know that.
You can only make that joke about somebody if they're doing the exact opposite.
Yeah, if they're going extremely.
Yeah.
Like, Ayo was just on YouTube trending number 3 the other day. Like, Ayo's not falling off. It's all jokes with the boys. It's all jokes, but. I got some crazy stuff I feel like coming up for 2023 that like there's no real like plan to it yet, but like I know I'm trying to, like with me and Trey, I'm trying to travel to places that have never been traveled to fish. Like, so I posted something on Instagram and I posted something on Twitter the other day, and it was like, if you could go anywhere in the world to fish, where would it be? Bro, you would not believe how many people were telling me. You were in the shower earlier when I was telling Trey about this. Dude, people were like, you need to go to SoCal, NorCal, Lake Chickamauga, Florida, Texas. I'm like, bro, I said capital anywhere in the capital world. And you tell me you go fish Florida and Texas and California?
Well, it is amazing. So people in other parts of the world would love to come fish Florida and Texas, but for us.
So I'm trying to go. All right.
So
You've done Mexico. You've done Germany or Europe. It was Europe?
Europe.
Yeah. Okay. So you've done Mexico, Europe, anywhere outside of the country?
Canada.
Yeah.
If that even counts.
Yeah, no, it counts. Canada counts. It's out of the country. Yeah, it counts.
So I think that's it. Yeah.
I'm trying to do. I want to go to places that have never been done before. So the next top comment outside of the inside of the United States comments was the Amazon. That's been done. I feel like that's been beat. That's a dead horse been beat. Like, you can go there and catch 20-pound peacock.
I think it would be really cool to go do, but it's not like, I think it'd be cool to do like personally, but I don't think it'd be cool to do.
That's a bucket list trip. Yeah, exactly.
It's been done so many times.
It's already been done.
I think you could still do it. I just don't think it should be like a headliner trip.
No,
like
that's not like the shock and awe type. Imagine like a week. These are week-long trips. Like, and I'm trying to take 2 or 3 of them in 2023. 2 or 3 week-long trips to go fish and film in places that have not been done before on YouTube, right? So I'm thinking, like, I've never seen anybody go to Singapore to fish. Never seen anybody go to New Zealand to fish. John went to Australia. Didn't go to New Zealand. Never seen anybody go to Dubai.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think Dubai is like a thing that like everybody wants to go to Dubai just to see it. But
that's
the
what I'm
fish would be
saying.
very interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what's over there in any kind of freshwater they have, if they even have fresh water. I don't know. Like, I know it's Dubai. I know they have fresh water, but like freshwater lakes and stuff.
There's something over there to catch.
Yeah, no, and the saltwater. There's like, if you Google it, there's saltwater fishing tours out there. But like, I'm trying to go out there and catch the craziest of crazy things because I'm in the crazy part of the world, literally 9,000 miles on the other side of the world. I'm trying to catch some crazy fish. But like, anyways, I'm trying to go crazy places that have not been done before and that people typically would not want to go. I was literally showing Norm yesterday. Was it you or Trey? I was showing like a base for like scientists in like at the North Pole.
I don't think you were showing me that.
It was literally as far north as
you were showing me a lake.
Yeah.
I'll
pull it up right now. It was literally as far north as you could possibly go.
Is that where Santa?
Yeah, that's where Santa Claus is. You're Santa Claus, actually.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, dude. You bought me a storage unit, and I found
some. Yeah, and it is like 1:30 in the morning, so.
Oh, it also is. Yeah, it's called Alert right here. Watch.
That's
zoom
pretty
in.
Crazy.
See that? I want you to watch this, though. Look how far out. Maybe I'll screen record this for you guys real quick. Hang on. If I remember to pop this up while I'm editing this, I'll do it. If I don't, then you guys just won't see it. But look, watch how far out this is. It's the north.
Oh, yeah, that's really far away.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
That might be the furthest place away that you could ever fly to from where we're at.
It's really right there. See how far north that is? I was talking about going to places like that. Like, bro, imagine going there to go fish. Like,
I don't even know if you could do that. Is it even light? like you think of Alaska, you have like 1 or 2 hour days like in the like.
See, that's why I keep
in
you
the winter,
around,
like-
Norm. That's why I keep you around because I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, does the sun come up? But like what 3 days a year? I have no clue.
Yeah, that would be crazy
That
though.
should
Would
be
it
something
not?
to research before you get there. You're like,
Yeah, of
oh, I
course,
guess it's
yeah.
nighttime. I'll wake up and you wake
Yeah.
up and it's still nighttime.
So I was thinking like somewhere in Asia.
That'd be cool.
Obviously, I want to go to Dubai, which is right there.
Isn't Dubai like one of the most expensive?
It is.
Okay.
That is in fact true. Japan. I always wanted to go to Japan. I've been there once when I was in the Army, but I want to go back there for like a week to film and fish. I think that'd be. And the fishing culture in Japan is crazy. The person that tied the world record for largemouth was Lake Biwa, Japan. And he actually beat it by an ounce, but to be a world record, it had to be beat by 2 ounces or more. So he caught a 22-pound 5-ouncer. And
Holy smokes!
yeah, it's nuts. But New Zealand right there, I mean, dude, it's crazy. I was thinking Hawaii because I lived in Hawaii for 3 years, and I thought that would be really cool. But I'm like, dude, do I really want to go to Hawaii again? Like, that'd be more of a vacation spot, I feel like, than a fishing spot. Anyways,
We're back.
we're back.
All right. So hotel story last night.
Oh, God.
So I'm up here laying in bed all by myself, or I'm taking a shower.
Are you
both.
taking a shower or are you in bed?
I took a shower, then I got in bed.
Okay.
And so I'm just up here by myself. You guys are down at the truck grabbing stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And normally how it goes is if it's my video, I'm just paying for everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it goes. Like whatever, if it's my day, like, the dinner's on me, like everything's on me. Like if we're all filming for my stuff, it's me. So we have the hotel room in my name. And I'm just assuming, like, we still haven't even talked about this, but you guys come up with tons of snacks and drinks, but for yourselves. Didn't give me anything. And I know because I was like, did you guys give me anything? You're like, no, we didn't think you were going to be awake. So then Yak's like, all right, I'll make you a deal. I'll go back down there with you. So we go back down and I get like a...
You got like 2
Oh, yeah,
things.
like a Twix ice cream bar because
Yeah.
that's always a go-to at hotels.
Go to.
And then maybe I got like a drink. No, I didn't even get a drink.
You didn't.
Oh, yeah, I got the garden salsa sun chips.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we put it on the counter to go pay, Yak just says, put it on the room. So I know, I know so well that the first time you guys were down there with all these snacks and stuff, it was just on my card and you didn't even think to get me like a water or nothing.
All right, hang on. I mean,
So you guys get up here and you're just eating. I'm like, dude, you had like some sour gummy worms. I mean, you had the entree.
I'm gonna go a little
Twix.
backstory. Norm wasn't in the shower. He was in bed. And he said, we told him, we said, hey, we're going to go outside real quick. We got to get some stuff out of the truck. We'll be right back. He said, I said, do you want to go or whatever? He said, no, man, I'll be asleep by the time y'all get back. I said, all right, cool. So on our way back in, those Twix ice cream bars was staring me in the face, and I couldn't not do it. So I was like, all right.
That is fair. That's
Well,
fair.
I was like, all right, all my card and my whole wallet is in the room right now. I said, you know what? What's the easiest solution to this problem right now? Charge it to the room. All right. We get back, and then Norm's wide awake, just getting out of the shower. I'm like, whoa, bro, I thought you was going to be asleep. Like, I just didn't say anything. He's like, dude, we're drinking the snacks. And I was like, they're downstairs. And then we had a 5-minute conversation about how I would go back with him to get more snacks because I wanted another ice cream bar.
Yeah, so then you got 2.
Then I got another one. Yeah. But long story short, it went to the room. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. But
So there was that. But it is fair because I did say I was going to go to bed. And then I felt nasty. So I was like, I'm going to go take a shower. Then I took a shower. And then I got out. And then I saw you guys had all these snacks. And I was like,
you know what's crazy? How much we travel as fishing YouTubers.
yeah.
It blows my mind. And how much our plans change so much. Like, we were supposed to be done with 3 videos. 2 of mine, one of this big one for you. 2 of mine, one of you. We were supposed to be done by right now. We were supposed to be in Tallahassee.
And we're still on this
One video that we've been filming since we were discussing it Monday night, but we started Tuesday morning early. So 3 days.
Yeah,
now.
you guys
Going on
drove
3
down
days.
Monday.
Yeah.
Got here like 3 p.m. And then I was like, oh, let's go to St. Augustine. And then we ended up getting there here at like 2 p.m. And then as soon as we saw that second storage unit, that took us all of today to do. And then we had like crazy, a couple hours for trades.
There were 3, or excuse me, there were 2. There was a washer and a dryer set. There was another dryer. There was an entire refrigerator. There was an entire king-size bedroom suite. King-size bedroom suite in this storage unit. I mean, it was insane. Not counting hundreds of pounds of tools and marble, stone, and just all kinds of stuff, dude. It literally took. We worked on that for 6 hours today. That one storage unit, 6 hours, or whatever 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. is. So I think that's 6 hours.
It's a long time.
5 hours. My math is good. Anyways, what you been up to, Trey? Been fishing, hunting,
Been fishing a little bit.
shooting
Duck
skeet.
hunting once. Yeah.
Why are you laughing about that? What happened?
That's a long story. I'll tell you later.
Well, this is what long stories are for, podcast, right?
Oh boy.
Is
Nah,
it?
that's not for the
No,
podcast.
it's definitely not.
Shooting skeet is not for the podcast.
Alphabet
So
boys
yeah,
on our ass already. In the house.
I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah.
It's funny. It was a
Okay.
misconception. It was a misunderstanding.
I'm missing the point, but I'll just say okay.
Yeah,
and we'll keep
I'll
going.
tell you about it later. But anyways, you been fishing, hunting?
Yeah. Went to went on a little duck hunt Friday morning. Killed
Ooh,
a 3-man limit of gadwall.
what is that? 5 apiece?
It was 4-piece.
4-piece?
Yeah.
I ain't duck hunting in a long time. We got a duck hunting video coming up. So you want to go duck hunting?
I go.
Yeah,
I've never been.
we got one coming up. Oh no, I don't want to talk about that. We got another big video coming up. Probably in the next it'd be like 6 weeks, maybe 2 months. But the with me, you, and Ayo.
Yeah,
Trey?
I know which one you're talking
Oh,
about.
it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be one for the record books.
Probably one of the most insane we've ever done.
The most insane.
I think it would be the most insane one.
Yeah, for sure. I think it'll do good too because I've been thinking about this video for like 2 months. I literally have dreams about this video. Like that's how crazy it is.
I always feel terrible for talking so much on these, but
I like when you
I'm
talk.
just a known talker and I don't like it.
Mm.
But I had a dream. I was telling Nick and Trey about it. I had a dream. I was in a video doing the storage unit thing. Like we were doing the storage unit video just because I was thinking about it so
I
much
remember
today.
you talking about this.
So I did the storage unit and we found like boats in it and cars, but the lady who owned the place would not let us take the boats, cars, and there was a ton of guns in the storage unit. She wouldn't let us take any of them. So then we end up going, she's like, to pay you back, we'll go watch shopping. Because I was talking about finding a Rolex in the thing the whole entire night.
Or you're on one.
So then I'm like, I'm trying on Rolexes in my dream. And like, I think it's real. And I'm like so happy. And then all of a sudden you kick me in your sleep.
I kicked you?
Yeah, because we're in the same queen size bed.
Real life, I kicked you?
Yes, real life.
Oh,
You
I'm
kicked
sorry.
me and woke me up, and I was so mad because I was like having so much fun trying on all these watches, and it was in an amusement park, dude.
Bro, that's
the
crazy
storage
that you
unit was
say
in
that.
an amusement park,
That's
and then I was like
crazy.
going watch shopping.
Dude, you were watch shopping. I had a dream I was boxing, kicking their ass. Like, it's crazy.
Is this like some way to like somehow plug your fight into like potentially happening?
Maybe.
I think somebody needs to box,
I think so, too.
and I know I.
That's
won't do
you
it.
know what? That's a good. That's why didn't we think about that?
That's a good
That's a
topic
good
to dive
topic.
into.
Sure.
YouTube boxing, which Jake Paul has already proved that can happen, and all the other content creators have proved. Bro, I'm trying to box a YouTube fisherman, but not on like our side. You know what I mean? Not saying anything about the kicking their. No, that was a joke. The kicking their bass, but I would definitely do that. Or I don't know any other YouTube fishermen because it's weird that I don't know. It's hard to explain. We do it so we don't really watch and pay attention, not in a bad way, but we're so consumed in creating content, we don't consume content. So my rule for 2023 is create more than I consume. Right? If that makes sense, right? I want to create more content than I consume. So not in a bad way I just don't know any other YouTube fishermen, but I know the bigger names, obviously Kicking Their Bass or Milliken, people like that. I'd definitely, I think it'd be cool.
I'd be there ringside. We talked about it.
Bro.
I'd show up.
I would wear the Fishing with Norm logo on my pants.
Yes.
It's a
Like the
sponsor
Jeff
though, bro.
Wittick.
It's a sponsor though, bro. It's like
I'll pay
$5.
for it.
It's like $5, bro.
No, I think that'd be really cool.
I
I
think
don't know.
it would too.
I think it would be fun to watch. I'm personally not a fighter. I just don't
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I could.
Have you
fight
ever been in a
anybody.
fight in your life?
No,
Ever?
never.
No, never.
I
What,
haven't
you?
either.
No?
No serious altercations.
Yes, bro.
Not one time.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I know a long time ago, Guggen did a podcast sitting around a fire talking about like their fight stories or whatever.
Really?
And I was listening to him. I was like, that's it.
Yeah,
Dang.
you have fought quite a few times.
Dang, I don't know. That's not like proud of that by no means, but I would like to box a YouTube fisherman.
You just grew up like different, I guess. Like,
yeah, I just grew up different.
Yeah.
When we had a problem, we didn't talk about each other on Facebook. We went and handled it.
yep.
We tossed them paws, right? We threw them hands. If you beat me up, I'm gonna shake your hand, maybe. Unless you beat me up bad enough, then I'm gonna try to beat you up one more time. Then if you beat me up again, then I just know not to mess with you. You got me twice. I just know don't mess with that man after that. That was it. If you beat me up twice, then you got it, Chief. It's all you. I ain't got nothing to say to you after that. I'll be your friend though. That's for sure. But I could see when I asked that question on my Instagram the other day, you wouldn't believe how many people were saying, like, they were saying Norm, they were saying AO. There was like 2 people that said, out of like, it's like 800 replies on that story. The majority was you and AO. And then I was like, no, bro, y'all ain't getting it. Like, not Norm and AO. You're not getting it. Like Kickin was on there a couple times. Milliken was on there a couple times. I was like, okay, all right, now y'all are speaking my language. Like that.
Yeah.
That I feel like would be. Milliken's a big dude. Like Noah's swole too. Like Noah's jacked. Like, I mean, dude's jacked. But Milliken's like, I feel like Milliken. I don't think I've ever even seen Milliken in person.
I haven't seen him since like 20.
I think he's a bigger dude though.
17.
I'm pretty sure he's like my size. Like I'm 5'11", or excuse me, I'm 5'10", and I'm like 220, 225.
I feel like you and Milliken are the same size. If
I think so. I think he might be a little taller than me. I feel like he's about 6 foot, 6'1". I feel like for some reason I want to say he's a taller dude, but I might have him in weight. Maybe. I don't know. Not that matters that much because I mean, the tale of all tales, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. That is a fact. I promise.
Yep.
I got beat up one time at a bar by a dude that was like 5'4".
Really?
Yeah, he punched.
No, that's not Shrek.
No, it wasn't Shrek. Shrek was like 6'4".
We got beat up by a guy named Shrek?
No, I didn't get beat up by him. I beat him up.
Oh, dang. Okay.
But then he scooped me up, and that was a great story. But I got beat up at the bar one time. I shouldn't have been at. I was young, super young. This was 32, dude. I don't even know. 12 years ago, maybe 14 years ago, maybe whatever it was. Anyways, I flipped this dude off, flipping the bird in the bar. 3 o'clock in the morning, they shut.
Wait, can I ask why? Like, what was the reasoning?
He was dancing with this girl I liked.
Did the girl know you liked her?
Maybe not. Probably not. No, she didn't.
All right.
Yeah. So I flipped him off. And he saw me when the bar closed that morning at 3 a.m. And he's like, hey, man, are you that dude that flipped me off in the bar? And all I got out of my mouth, I was trying to say, what if I am? All I got out of my mouth was what it. Pop, 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 pop. I was like, oh, don't let him hit me again. I stood up seeing stars. I was like, oh, where'd he go? Don't let him hit me again. I was grabbing the brick wall. I was like trying to stand up. I stood up. They was like, oh, no, he took off running. I was like, man, it's a good thing he's gone because that didn't feel too good. But he bopped me up real quick. And turns out he was a wrestler for the college that was local to my hometown. He was like a very good wrestler, but he just bopped me up. He just hit me like 3 or 4 times, and it was like my eyes rolled back. I was like, "Oh God!" It was wild. Yeah. No, I've got my butt whooped plenty of times. I would never deny that. If you ever hear somebody say, "Oh, I never lost a fight," they lying to you because they ain't never fought nobody.
Yeah, I haven't lost one yet, but I haven't been in one.
Okay,
But if I wasn't one,
yeah.
I'd probably lose.
No, don't say that. You wouldn't lose. Not if I was there. You wouldn't lose.
Yeah, that's why, dude. I feel so confident when you're around. I'm like, I feel like I have, like when the Avengers are together, like we have a Hulk. Like we say, like we have a YaKPak just in case like something goes south in public.
No,
Like,
bro, I'll be the first one to tell you. Bro, it don't matter who you are. I promise you, anybody could tote a butt whooping. And I promise you, I've had my fair share. I'll put it to you like this. I bet you, if I've been in, from the time I was younger till now, if I've been in 100 fights, I bet you I've lost 30 of them. Probably 35.
how many fights do you think you've been in? You just said if you've been in 100 fights, you've lost 35. I don't know if that's like saying you've been in 10 and you lost 3, or if you.
No, dude, 10. No, not 10. Was. I'll honestly, I would probably say 100 is probably accurate. 100's pretty accurate. But that would sometimes be like, see, we were different when we grew up. When I was in school, and maybe people around my age. I'm 32. I graduated high school in 2008. Then I was in the Army for a long time. Then now I make the #1 fishing podcast on the internet. But when I was growing up, it was different. I was in like a small town, and we didn't really have much to do. So all we did was ride around with like boxing gloves in our car. Dude, we were boxing all the time. Like, it was stupid. We'd be at a gas station and start just this whole like 40-person like to the death boxing 6-man. Like, I mean, it was crazy. But anyways, it got to a point where like we would meet up on like Friday and Saturday nights, and we would like box each other and in preparation for the fights that we knew we were going to get in the next weekend after the football game, because that was our rival that we were playing, and we knew they were going to beat us. But even though they beat us on the football field, they wasn't finna beat these hands. So it would be like, dude, I couldn't tell you how many times it's been like 3-on-3, 6-on-6. Like, we would call dudes that we knew from like different schools around like different counties. Like, for example, I went to Haralson County, and we would call dudes from like Douglas County, and we'd be like, yo, hey, get 7 dudes, get 6 dudes, whatever. Meet us here. We'll have 6, and we're just going to fight. And they'd be like, all right, bet. But, like, you never had to worry about somebody hitting you with a bat. You never had to worry about getting stabbed. Never had to worry about somebody pulling a freaking boomstick. Like, never had to worry about any of that. It was just we were throwing hands. Like, that was it. We just threw hands. And that was, like, fun for us. That's like what I was.
Nowadays, you just can't even. Like, I think
No,
I
bro,
saw
it's scary.
2 fights at my high school, like, period. Like,
Bro, I was
all
in 2
4
fights.
years.
I myself was in 2 fights a week when I was from the ages of 14 to 18.
Holy
Dude,
smokes.
2 a week.
I just feel like I can't get like mad enough at somebody to like even fight them, and I try not
No,
to get
that's the
people
last
mad
thing you
enough
want
at
to
me
do.
to
Nah,
fight
bro.
me.
That's the last thing you want to do is fight when you're mad. You don't ever want to do that because you can't think straight when you're mad. Think about that. When's
Then
the last time?
why would you fight somebody? Just for, I guess just for fun?
I mean, yeah.
Like, I can get angry enough to like punch somebody. Like, I've never been angry enough at somebody that I'm like, I want to like hurt you.
We just built different. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
yeah.
I don't know the answer to that. Just like, I don't know. I don't know. It was just fun. It was just fun. Like, and getting beat up obviously wasn't fun. By no means was that fun. But like, if you're going to give them, you got to be able to take them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going to beat somebody or whoop somebody's butt, then you got to be able to take getting your butt whooped. And I've took plenty of them.
Fair enough.
Plenty of them. I would never. You ever, like I said, you ever talk to somebody and they're like, "Oh, I ain't never been beat up." Yeah, my man, you ain't never fought nobody. You ain't never fought nobody. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. That's why. Like I was telling you earlier in the truck, how I was like, there's 2 things in life I've always been passionate about, other than YouTube, like I am now with YouTube. But there's 2 things in life I've always been passionate about: is skateboarding and boxing. And I don't know why. But those are 2 things that, like, it'll always be embedded in me somehow or some way. Huh. I've got like a $200, or it was like probably like $150 skateboard set up somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but like some like dream setup that I wanted when I was a 14-year-old kid, but just couldn't afford it. Yeah. And then literally one day at 28 years old, I was like, I'm finna go to the skate shop and buy this just because I can. I did, and I like continued skating around with it in the yard, like on the driveway. Like, it was dope. It was cool. It was fun. Yeah. But yeah, skateboarding and boxing is something I always loved. So maybe in 2023, I would like to have a match set up by May. I would like, if I could do it.
You just gotta find somebody.
I know. I'll tell you what I would do. I would box. Let's say, for example, and no, like obviously no hard feelings and like not on the smoke or anything like that. I just think it will be good.
Yeah.
Because I ain't got no beef with either of these dudes. But I would box like Noah, like kicking. I would box him in like May, and then train, and then box Milliken in like November. Like I would love to be able to do that. That would be so sick.
I think it'd be I think it'd be entertaining.
Like, bro,
I don't
win or
know if
lose,
anybody
it'll
would
be
do
fun.
but
It'd be. I don't know. It'd be
it'd
fun.
cool.
I don't know if you could box a YouTube fisherman.
Can we get right back to this? Because this tropical whatever we had is hitting my tummy.
You got a PP?
hard.
I don't know where we left off, but I'll make it work. Who you think? If you had to pick, if I had 2 matches next year,
Yeah.
if I had Noah in May and Milliken in November,
Mm-hmm.
who you got? It ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
In the fights?
Yeah.
I got you. I have known nothing about Milliken's fighting background, and I haven't seen the guy in 5 years, so I like can't remember how big he is.
I know he got jacked recently. I've seen his Instagram, and he's
Oh, for real?
yeah, he's pretty jacked. I'll pull it up real quick. He's pretty jacked.
He's
But
got
I
some
mean,
muscles.
don't get me wrong. Just because you jacked don't mean you got
What's
hands.
the thing? Having muscles doesn't mean you know how to fight, and I
Yeah.
feel like you definitely have at least the most fighting experience. You know what I mean? So
I definitely can't bet against you. There's no
yeah.
way.
I mean, I would dude, for money, bro. I wouldn't doubt it, dude.
If I was to put money on it, which I wouldn't ever put money on a fight, I don't think, but I feel like it would be. I feel like you would win. I could be wrong, but I just don't think. I don't know. I feel like you would win.
I gotta find a good picture of him, but I feel like he got jacked. I seen him in a t-shirt, and he got kind of he's a bigger dude. You know what I mean? Like,
We're scrolling dude's Instagrams trying to look for good pictures of his biceps.
I know, dude. It happens, man. And then Noah, obviously, Noah's always kind of. I mean, he's always been jacked, bro. You know. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's in good
he's been
shape.
jacked, yeah. Because I forget who it was. Somebody told me that. I was like, "Yo, have you seen Milliken recently?" I was like, "No, I hadn't." Not really. And they were like, "Yo, he's lost a lot of weight, but like in a good way. He's got like yoked."
Yeah.
And I seen that, and I was like, "Wow, dude, good for him. That's dope." I know. Yeah, that's a really good feeling too. You've been there before when you were just super shredded a couple years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. And then Trey been working out for a hot minute
Yeah,
now.
it feels so much better.
It feels
Just high energy.
Yeah. Dude, when you get in the gym and you start working out, dude, you just feel so much better throughout the day. It just makes your day so much better. But anyways, who you got? If you're watching on YouTube, comment down below.
Who would
Between,
Trey fight? If Trey fought and say like
Parrot.
yeah,
Dude,
They're about the
Yeah.
same size.
Parrot.
They're about the same size.
Yeah.
They're about the same size. Yeah, Perrick. Weston Smith. They're the same size.
Yeah, I would. I'm sorry, Trey, but I think I put my money on Weston, dude.
Think
I mean,
so?
Bro,
I
Weston
mean,
is-
he trains like crazy
No.
already. Like,
Yeah.
so if
Dude,
he was
Weston
training for
might
boxing,
beat me up.
I don't know that Weston's ever been in some smoke situation like that, but I know Weston is in better shape than I ever was in my entire 12 years in the Army combined. Like,
yeah,
Weston is,
he's very disciplined. So like, if
Very.
if you gave him 6 months to train for
Oh, my
boxing,
God,
and
it'd
he
be
did the-
nasty.
Like, I feel like he could do.
He'd probably Conor McGregor me, honestly.
It'd be nasty.
He'd beat me too. So like,
Yeah.
but that, y'all are about this. Y'all are like around the same weight class. Is the
for
reason I'm like, you know, you, him, Derek, like,
Same build size.
yeah. You know who I think has sneaky hands?
who?
John B. I think John B got sneaky hands. But we were talking about this, and John was like, "No, I've only ever been in one fight in my life." I was like, "You might have them sneaky hands." John B might have them paws
Yeah.
on him. I don't know.
He might.
I don't know. But whoever y'all want to see me box, let me know down in the comment section, and I'll call that person, and we'll try to make something happen for 2023. I think a fight in May and a fight in November will be dope. So
I think
that's
so,
kind of
too.
what I'm striving for.
And it won't be me, guys. I won't fight. Yeah.
No, it's not gonna happen. I wouldn't do that anyways.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that anyways. It's not gonna happen. So everybody that comments like Norm or Ayo, it's not gonna happen. I mean, $50 is $50 though. You know what I'm saying?
As the YouTubers say, if the bag, dude, even the bag was right. As
No, you know,
they
I
say.
just wouldn't.
No,
it would
I
never
just
happen.
it just wouldn't happen. I just
not gonna happen.
couldn't. I don't think. I would just
Not
stand
gonna
there and
happen.
I'd feel bad.
After he knocks me out,
On the 1% chance I win, I would still feel terrible. Like there would be
I
no
couldn't do it.
winning ending.
but it's like fighting your best friend. Like when
Yeah.
y'all have it just couldn't happen. There's just like, no, it's just
Yeah.
gonna happen. But anyways, who you think? Who you got? Who would Norm box?
Norm is boxing. I feel like Norm would box like, dude, I don't know, like Mr. Beast.
bro.
Yeah, if I could, that might be the one fight.
Yeah,
I
that would be
take.
the one.
'Cause it would
Yeah,
just be like cool and legendary.
bro. You
but,
know
yeah.
what the most legendary boxing match would ever be? Mr. Beast versus Elon Musk.
That I think they were talking about that. Were they not?
I don't know. Were they? That
I
would be
feel
insane.
like I heard that was a thing,
my
but I
God.
could be completely making it up.
That'd be insane. Mr. Beast has been on a get healthy rip for the past like 100 days or something like that.
Him and Eric are
and Eric,
competing.
yeah,
I've been watching that.
Yeah, that's crazy. But anyways, we'll leave y'all with that because it's I just posted on my Instagram story. It's 1:29 in the morning.
Oh, we got to be up at like 5:30
Yeah.
to.
Can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can't see that because it's washed out. But it's 1:29 in the morning, and we're tired, and we got to start moving some more stuff at 6:30 tomorrow morning. But thanks again for watching the #1 podcast. Or wait, thanks again for watching the #1 fishing podcast in the world. Thanks for viewing, liking, watching, listening, and subscribing.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys continue to watch Fishing with Norm videos so you can take us on trips like this and buy storage units for us to go through.
And subscribe to Fishing with YaKPak and follow Trey on Instagram.
Subscribe to The Real Deal.
Yeah, and do all
It's
that.
the real deal.
Because it's the real deal. It's better than Logan Paul's podcast because I'll box Logan Paul too. I'll box Logan Paul and Mike at the same time.
Dang.
And I'll box Jake Paul. That's just me trying to get TikTok clips.
There you go, dude. Yeah. It's
All right,
like, it's
KSI,
gonna
you
be
want the
trendy
smoke, bro? Prime who? You mean Slime?
Dang.
Dang, I'm throwing shade.
You
now.
and Oliver Tree tag team Logan and KSI.
Okay. Anyways, love you guys. Catch you on the next episode. Peace.